One day I should have everybody just...
Can't be too careful, though, those weirdos out there.
Where's the Warner Brothers of the side?
Oh, gotta ask yourself, do I feel lucky?
Marvel Legends Gauntlet, the Nano Gauntlet.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's cool.
That is... What's up, everybody, and welcome to another Collectors Assemble Live here on Friday. I look horrible because my camera's not working the right way, so we got the other camera on, but we're going to make this work tonight. Guys, welcome to Friday night here on Collectors Assemble Live. I'm really excited because I, as you guys know, have partnered up recently at the end of last year with Galaxias HK, which they are been phenomenal. The things that they are putting out, I got to do the Magneto. I know you guys saw me talking about it, did a bunch of shorts and my review, and I absolutely love this, especially now in a time where a lot of collectors are kind of, upset with things that are so expensive and statue prices and stuff going up. I mean, this is awesome, right? And for those, new collectors coming into the hobby, obviously not having deep pockets for it yet, this is just like the perfect thing to have. So thank you guys for coming on here on Friday night. I'm trying to get another computer here to work so I can get the better camera. We'll see what happens. But guys, let's see who we have here real quick as part of my panel before we get to my guests. So here we go. What's up, man?
What's going on, Miguel? How's it going?
Good. Can you hear me? Ooh,
yeah,
that shirt, dude. I just noticed this shirt. Come on.
That's right. OTC, baby.
Come on. I'm feeling that shirt, man.
Now that he got the Ulafala back, yeah, it's on now.
Yeah. I want to get the Yeet one from the Uso.
Jey Uso, yeah.
I love the colors and stuff. So, but yeah, man. How you doing tonight? Good?
Yeah, so far. I may be popping in and out of chat only because there was a fire 2 blocks from where I live.
What the heck?
That's the Bronx for you, baby. But yeah, because of all the smoke, I gotta put drops in my eyes and everything.
Oh, gotcha. And speaking of fires, man, if any of our viewers are out in Cali, our prayers are to you guys and your family and anybody who's been affected. It's been going nuts out there.
Yeah, no.
I'm not a news guy. I'm always on social media, and I see all kinds of stuff that's happening. So crazy. But I know you're excited because I know you were, talking to me about the Magneto when I first got it for Galaxias, and you like them because they scale quite a bit with Galaxias with the Bowen
pieces. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because bone scale is 1/7. Galaxias is 1/8. So, but still, it's pretty close. That you could use it as proximity pieces for one another when displaying them. So it's going to look pretty fire.
Yeah, and I have some Bowens too. I just haven't put them next to each other. I actually have some sample pieces here of both the new Ironman. Haven't even opened them. I'm so excited. I haven't opened them.
Ooh, look at the
regular classic, and I have the stuff which we're going to open up today. I'm hoping I can get one of these cameras open over here. So if you see me doing a bunch of stuff, it's because I'm multitasking. But let's see who else is here. We got Mr. Sean Carlson in the building. What's up, Sean?
How's it going, guys?
Artist Alley extraordinaire.
Yeah.
King of Artist Alley.
Hold on, bear with me.
Artist, your favorite artist.
Not for the next 2 months. I'm not. I am home. I am hunkered down and putting out as much new work as I possibly can. Nice. First convention is until mid-March. So
okay.
I got some downtime to make some new stuff. No Artist Alley for a little while.
You said March is your next one?
Yeah.
Listen, Jesus was a carpenter too, so he had to stop doing miracles to build the woodwork. All right,
that's exactly right, and I should be compared to him for sure.
Stop, you guys are funny. Let's see who else we got here. We got Mr. Critical Mass in the building. What's up, Critical? How are you,
brother? Critical.
All right, what's going on, fellas? Happy Friday to everybody.
We're here.
Critical, I know you're in the LA area. None of those fires are near you, right?
No, I'm south of that, so I'm safe for now.
Oh, okay.
They're all up in the hills. So
Gotcha.
God willing. And pray for those people.
They keep showing different aspects of the map, like it's almost like it's surrounding Hollywood and you guys, and about to close in on you.
Yeah.
There is a part of it that is surrounding Hollywood. They almost thought like basically Hollywood Boulevard, the next street over is a street called Franklin, and you can look up and you can see the flames. So people were like trying to get out, and there were like traffic jams, people trying to get out. There's
a fire going on, and they want to take pictures.
Yeah, I'm sure there probably was people over there like, hey, get me in the fire. Yeah, probably. But that's crazy, man. Just God bless those people. Hope everything works out.
All right, I think we are
critical. You're told to evacuate. What one piece would you take?
Good question.
So many.
Oh, that's a good question. That's also
so many.
Gotta pick one.
But you can only pick one. I know it's one. But you can only pick one. What's the one that you have to save at all costs?
For the longest time, I used to say XM's Batman Samurai, because that was a piece that was a piece for the longest time before when the XM came out. Now there's different distributors you can get the XM pieces, but when I first saw that piece in 2017, you couldn't get it if you didn't know somebody, and I was like, oh man, that's a piece I'll probably never get, and eventually I did get it. So yeah, maybe that would be the one. Maybe.
All right, that's a good piece.
A good one to name tonight in particular, yeah.
See who else we got on real quick. We got Andrew in the building. I'm up and running. I got another camera set, so I'm good. So this will be the ugly camera, and then we have another camera for the stuff we have. We got Andrew in the building. What's up, Andrew?
It's going good, man. Your video reminded me, they just announced today Cal Dodd's actually going to be at MegaCon.
Yes, he is.
As well as AJ. So I'm like super stoked because I can finally add them to my X-Men piece. So.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, nice. The VHS one that you got all the signatures? Yep. Oh, cool.
I'll make sure to message them too. Just remind me when it gets closer. I can't do it now because they'll
it's a month away. You're good.
Yeah.
We got Josh in the building, Mr. Pokemon Extraordinaire.
What's going on, everybody? Happy to be here as always.
What's up? All right. Doing good?
Yeah, man. How you been?
Good. Well, your background's looking good. Has it always been like that? Or I feel like something's changed.
No, I mean I have a spot ready for my Christmas present to come whenever it wants to come, but that's about it.
Okay.
Nothing really.
I like presents.
Just adding Pokemon cards to it, slowly but surely.
All right, guys. Let's introduce our next guest. This is the first guest of the year, guys. First company of the year. So I'm really excited. We pride ourselves on bringing companies in to bridge that gap between us and the collector at home. So I'm really excited to have Sophie here. Welcome, Sophie, representing Galaxias, artist as well. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks for having me here.
Of course. I mean, I'm loving the shirt. If Danny Lee shows up in the chats, he's probably going to
nice.
He's a big fan.
By John Byrne, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
that's a nice shirt.
Yeah, thanks.
It's
so hard to get like comic-based shirts for girls. So I got this in Amsterdam. I was lucky enough. But it's
in Amsterdam, really? Was it like at a con or like a store?
No, it was actually I watched a movie. I can't remember what it was. It must be one of the Marvel movies. And outside they had like a booth with all these t-shirts being sold. So,
Okay.
And you said that's mine. It's coming home with me.
That's awesome. Yeah, we love She-Hulk. That's awesome. And Danny, like I said, if Danny Lee shows up in the chats, he'll say something about the shirt. He's a big She-Hulk fan. But we're happy to have you here. Really excited. But as always, I always like to have you guys kind of introduce yourself to our audience space. So tell us a little bit about yourself, your personal life, your artist life, and what you've been doing with Galaxias.
Sure. So I'm Sophie. Actually, my full name is Soefara, but guys call me Sophie. So I've been doing this for the past 13 years.
Really?
Every time. Hold on.
You can't help yourself.
There we go. Go ahead.
Hi, back. Okay, so yeah, so I've been doing. I've been in the collectible business for 13 years. I started off with handmade objects. It's HMO, collectibles for short. Basically, what we've done. There are three of us. There's Ben, myself, and Mufizal. He was supposed to join, but he couldn't make it. So what we do is, because Ben and Mufizal has been in the gaming industry for so long, so we decided to do collectibles based on gaming. So we've done Ironman, we've done King of Fighters, My Shiranui, Capcom's Darkstalkers. There's Morgan and Felicia. Morgan actually won Best Statue of the Year award. This was maybe, I don't know, 6 years ago. So that's my background for the collectible industry. And what we've done is with Galaxias is based on our experience with HMO. We're still part of Galaxias, like HMO is part of Galaxias. And we made like a good connection with the factory that has done our stuff. And we have a really amazing painter who's based in Penang. So basically, we thought, we could come together and do Galaxias and really come up with something cool that is under Marvel license. So that's how it all began. Yeah.
Nice. And like I mentioned before, Galaxias came kind of like in the right time, right? Because now, we all collect here, so we know it's an expensive hobby as it is. So especially with these desktop supers, I remember when they first. Let me see. Let me do something. Let me see if I could start my camera here and put on the other one. You guys hear me? Oh,
yeah.
All right.
We can hear, but not. Well, we can't see the other one. But...
Well, I have another camera. Can you see that one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. All right. So I remember. Now watch this. If I press this, it's not going to be me. Nope. It's going to be the other one. All right. So. Is that me? Do you see me?
Yeah, I see you.
We can see you.
Yeah.
Does it still look like not good?
Okay, it comes in and out.
More like 720, not 1080p.
Oh wow!
Any camera that you're on, Miguel, is beautiful.
Stop.
I was deciding whether or not to do a compliment or an insult.
And the first name on that commission is now Miguel.
Well, it's not showing the way I want to show. But anyway, like I mentioned before, we did the Magneto. So I don't know, you can't really see it that good though. Oh.
You can see it.
Not the way I wanted it, but it's crazy.
I love how the cape is flowing.
Yeah. Very detailed.
I know. But these things are awesome, guys. So when they first came out with this, a lot of people thought that this was like a Risen statue on how good it looked. And when we found out it was PVC, I was like, wow, that's pretty impressive, being that everybody thought this was Risen. And then when I got it in hand and did the review, I was really, really excited because this thing came out awesome. So first we talk about the price, right? The price, obviously, Edwin said my beard is coming in a little grainy. The price point overseas is $100. Here in the States, you could probably get it for like $120, $130. But still, for a piece like this is really, really good. And the quality of these pieces are just excellent. And like I said, when I did the review, I really was in love with this piece because of how, it's not too big, the price point's great, and it's just everything. The sculpt, the paint application really, really popped, which I'm excited to look at the Ironman ones because, he's got that hot rod red and the stealth suit too. So we'll take a look at those. But how was it for you guys, Sophie, creating the what was the goal behind Desktop Supers with you guys?
Yeah, I guess like how you mentioned, everyone's a collector, and it used to be, resin is kind of expensive and very heavy. So based on our experience, I guess the reason why Magneto looks the way it does right now is because based on our experience doing resin prior. So we used to do 1/4 scale, and therefore there's a lot of detail you got to add in. So when we decided to do a 1/8 scale PVC, we thought, it kind of annoys us if it's too simple. So we really want to add more details into it. So that's why I guess it doesn't look like the normal PVC that you see out there, because we just wanted to add in as much detail as we can for a small scale. But so I think it's something like it can't be helped, because it's just our nature to add in more stuff into it to make it look as compact as possible. Maybe we hope that this PVC looks different from the PVCs that you always see out there in the market.
Yeah, no, I think it came out really, really good. Like I said, I know me and Kennedy were talking about. Kennedy, what was your favorite part about these pieces when you first saw them and when I did the review?
What caught my eye was how well the paint application is compared to other PVCs. You got light paint, and it looks a little light. Here, it's heavy gloss, and you really can't tell that it's not resin. Like it still trips me out. I look at it, I still think it's I don't believe it's PVC. I think it's it just looks so good. The detailing, the shading, the little intricate details for a 1/8 scale, beautiful.
Yeah, it looks really, really good. And Sean, as our in-house artist, what did you think about these when I first introduced these?
No, yeah, they look great. I piggybacking on what Anthony said, yeah, definitely. You can see it's many layers of paint, very well thought out. The application, like you said, there's almost a tricking your eye into what we have in the art world is called trompe-l'oeil, which is a fancy French term meaning tricking your eye into thinking it's like a resin or something like that. What you were talking about kind of reminds me a bit of early on Todd McFarlane. His attitude when he was starting McFarlane Toys was just saying, listen, you look at all the standard toys that are on the shelf. We can do the same thing with the same materials, but just put in 10 times more effort, 10 times more detail, and they'll, again, with the same materials, it's going to stand out because you went that extra mile to make it look cooler. And I'm hearing a lot of echoes of the same, a similar philosophy with you guys. And we all know how well that served McFarlane Toys going forward, because they're a giant. So.
Yeah, I think these things came out dope. And one of my favorite things too is and I have a giant Magneto over here as well, but like from all the Magnetos that we see, usually it's the same thing, right? I love the fact that they did like melted metal, like they really showcase his true power versus just having like a bunch of I-beams or like some building or like a sentinel. So this does have some pieces here from what it looks like a sentinel, but everything else is kind of like it's melted metal, which I thought was really cool. And like the paint applications and the details were good. If I get closer to the camera, it looks way better, right?
Yeah, it looks good.
I wish I had more light in here, but the colors are not this dark. The colors definitely pop out a little bit more, especially the helmet and stuff. There's different gloss areas and stuff, but you guys seen my review. So, but I think you guys accomplished that really. Everything that you guys wanted to do with these, because like I said, the fact that everybody thought it was resin speaks volumes to it. When it comes out, it's like, oh no, it's PVC. And we're like, oh, okay. And then the details that you put into such a small piece, I think you guys really nailed it. Everything, the design. And when I did my reel, we are friends with Matthew Watterson, which is the voice of Magneto for X-Men 97. He got to saw the piece, and he actually posted it on his Instagram too. And he thought this was amazing. So he really, really loved, obviously, as a fan of his.
Oh, that's amazing. Is that the Magneto from the X-Men animated, the original one?
Not the original one, the new one.
The current one. Oh, that's
yeah. So he's actually he's on a plane right now on the way to Puerto Rico. If not, I would have had him pop in, but yeah, he loved it. So he reposted the reel that we did for Galaxias. So all his X-Men fans got to see this, and you got the blessing from the guy himself. So that speaks volumes.
Yeah, because I guess our design philosophy is for this whole line of desktop supers is basically, to say it in one word, is elegance. I just want to make everything elegant and everything to flow. So that's why when you see Magneto, like the cape is flowing, and then there's the thing with X-Men characters. There's so much elements to play with. Like their superpowers. They've got like so much colors. They've got so much shapes, and I think that's like so interesting when we design them. There's so much to play around with, especially the colors, right? So that's why we thought, melted, I don't know, metal for the base would be something interesting to play around with textures and shapes. So yeah, we wanted to, because it's 1/8 scale, we got to keep it somewhat simple, but then at the same time, we try to put whatever we think is elegant onto the design. And then also because each character has so much backstory to them, they've got so much different characteristics. So to add that into a sculpture is it's fun. It's it's a great challenge.
No, like I said, I think you guys killed it, man. Andrew, I know you're fairly new to collecting, even though you have a huge wall full of collectibles. But as a newer collector who's been dabbing in the more expensive stuff lately, how is it having pieces like this for less than $140 that you could purchase of some of your favorite Marvel characters? As a new collector and as somebody dabbling in how expensive the new statues are, what are your feelings behind something like this?
Yeah, I was actually just thinking about that. I was thinking back to long before I met you guys and got on the show and stuff like that. Like the only dabbling I did into statues was always like the gallery ones, that you see at most comic shops that run like 60 to 80, maybe $100 at the most or something like that. And they were very few and far between because I always had trouble with the obviously if you were doing any of the things based off of a live action, the likeness is not there. And so I'd always do like a helmeted character like Iron Man or like a Power Ranger type of thing, or, something along those lines where I'm like, I don't have to worry about the likeness or I don't have to worry about how fancy it looks and stuff like that. And to think that those are PVC and then what this is PVC is mind-boggling, honestly. Like it's seeing the two, like if you had one side by side, you'd be like, absolutely not. These ones, there's no way this is PVC. I don't believe you. And so to see it from that perspective of like, if these had been around when I was like first getting going, I absolutely would have gravitated towards these as like some of my first pieces, and even now, like if I wasn't already like to the nines like in this room right now and have like a bunch of the of course we talk about the X-Men 97 stuff with Iron Studios coming down the line. That Magneto is amazing looking, and I love the scale of it. I love the motion in it, and that's a big thing. The paint job is always a big deal for me. How does that look? How does that hold up? If it has motion, that's like 10 times better, and it's got all of that. So, like I said, for anyone, especially getting started like a little bit earlier on, and like you said, you don't necessarily have the deep pockets, you're not ready to drop those, $5, $6, $7, maybe $1,000 for a piece, like, God forbid, that you can do something like this. And I love the word that you used of the elegance, because it absolutely is elegant looking. These pieces are beautiful. They are actually art pieces in statue form, and I truly believe that.
Yeah, that's well said. So real quick, just to answer Calvin, so this is 1/8, right? Correct?
1/8.
Yeah, so it's 1/8. It's PVC. There aren't any swap out parts or anything. So our friend Rad Titan had the prototype originally, and it was one that he had to like put together. So using his obviously feedback and Galaxias going back and they made it all in one piece and got rid of some of the seams that were on the base. So they did do a lot of improvements from going from the prototype to the final. When we're talking about the Magneto, yo, Cypher, what's up? Cypher actually just asked. So not everything's always great, but going back to the Magneto, there was certain things that he saw and stuff, and the team saw, and they went and improved it. And now that I have the final here, there's really not that many, if not any, scenes in the base. But you got to remember too the price point we're talking. So $100 really for this piece, and the amount of details that are into it is not bad for a PVC statue. So now that
you mentioned Red Titan, I think we just got news that the Magneto won Best Small Scale Statue 1/7 and below 2024.
That's
so
right.
Alex and
right. Congratulations. That's right. That's our guys over there. So it's really cool. Somebody's in here. There you go. There you go.
We're dabbling with a different head, but I shall not say anything else.
Okay. So I'm sure people are going to ask questions. I already got a realist. Are they going to make an Omega Red, a Nightcrawler, an Iceman?
Wow. Okay. In the wish list.
Okay. We're going to talk about some of the X-Men that they have. Because as you know, they have Storm. We have another collector friend of ours who unfortunately couldn't be here, who wanted to be here, but she had somebody passed in her family. But she's a big Storm collector, and she pre-ordered the Storm from you guys, which we're going to go ahead and look at in a little bit. But X-Men for us is very close to our heart because we had all the guys on. Ooh, let's see that Storm. Go ahead. I already saw you. Go ahead.
Your friend, this is Storm.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Yeah. And so all of us have a UV light feature. So if you have a black light, you can shine on it and play around with it. Because so that's her. So basically,
that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks really good. Now, is that a prototype or is that the final sample piece?
This is the prototype.
That's the prototype. That looks so good too. Aurelius ordered it on PO. I know a couple people did. So.
Yeah, because we're releasing Ironman first, so this one will come after that. I think second quarter this year. So if you could just hold on a little while.
Yeah. Worth the wait for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely
be patient.
Yes.
That's gorgeous. I'm probably going to turn around and pre-order that now. Like I didn't see that one, honestly.
It looks really good. And guys, if you guys want to order, I get my coupon code, our discount code, with Spec Fiction. So those are neat, man. Like I said, and I'm so happy that you went with Storm next because that's a character that a lot of people want. Critical, I'm gonna ask you. I know you have a lot of statues with female presence in the back. I see the back row, which was your one of your newest purchases. So what do you think of them going into jumping right into Storm where other companies don't normally get to her till way after? What are your thoughts on that?
I think Storm is a picture of elegance, and since elegance is what we're looking for, we went through a few concept art for Storm, but then we figured that she's got to be she's an A-lister, she's got to be in one of our first few characters. So it's like a no-brainer. I need to do Storm. So this is her. We will have more female characters. We just haven't decided which one we're going to do after Cyclops, but let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I think that was a good choice. Critical Mass, what do you think about that? I know you, like I mentioned, you have a lot of female statues. What do you think of Storm?
I like that one. I like that. I got that sideshow not too long ago, and that one right there is nice because of the size. Because as you know, a lot of us, we don't have a lot of space, and to have something that looks like a tabletop size, and to go with the Storm, that's your first female.
That's my first.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's a good one to start with.
It's a good.
It came
choice.
out very nice.
That's a great second one to go with.
Yeah, it came out very nice.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Sophie?
What's a great second one to go with?
A great from the X-Men Marvel.
Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, for X-Men.
Scarlet Witch.
Wait, no, X-Men, guys, X-Men.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch.
I said Dark Phoenix.
So Dark Phoenix. Josh, you said who?
Scarlet Witch.
She doesn't count as an X-Men, bro.
Sure, she does.
Scarlet Witch does not count as a chat.
She's a mutant. She's a mutant.
It's a mutant, but it's okay. Chat. All right, we're gonna put this in the chat. Now we're gonna argue here. All right, chat. Now I'm not saying she's a bad choice. I like Scarlet Witch. When you think of Scarlet Witch, you think of her as an X-Men. I don't know. I don't feel like I do. But okay, so Scarlet Witch.
If you read the comics and only see the movies, 100%. She is.
Thank you, AJ.
AJ says yes. I don't feel like she's an X-Men. I don't feel like she's an X-Men.
I think of her as an Avenger.
Yeah, she's the daughter of Magneto, right? He's part of the X-Men.
Yes.
Yeah, but
she's the X-Men adjacent.
Yeah, there you go. She's like the D team, not even. She shows up when she has daddy issues.
First appearance was in the X-Men, just FYI.
Okay.
And she wiped out all the mutants, so just saying. But
all right, okay. All right, so we got Scarlet Witch, we got Dark Phoenix. Sean, who do you think?
I don't know. I didn't spend any time thinking. I was just defending Scarlet Witch.
On the defense.
Thank you, Ledge. Ledge even said it, but go ahead. It's all right.
All right. To be technical, she might have not been on the X-Men's roster of the team. However, she is a mutant. She is in the X-Men world. She's also been on the Avengers. Sort of, that's why they were able to do her.
Now, okay, wait. So, all right. So, wait. No, they have a Marvel X. Okay. All right. That's fine. Mystique. Somebody said Mystique. All right, Sean. Who do you got?
All right. So going on the theme of elegance, a lot of Psylocke, I would say.
Ooh, that's a good.
Would be kind of cool. There's a lot you could do because obviously she's got the sword. Maybe her psychic sword has been overdone a little bit. Maybe the whip. You know how she has the psychic whip sort of flowing around. Like I said, something with elegance.
That's cool. The colors as well are amazing.
Yeah, her colors are always fantastic. So yes, I like it.
And showing off her power too, like you did with that storm. I think that would be cool.
Any energy powers you can always use to just stretch and whip around. What'd you say?
Even they know you're wrong.
No. We'll see.
Especially because you said it's you can light it up with a light.
I didn't even think of that. Thank you. Yes, good idea.
Oh yeah, actually, speaking of lighting it up with a light, our Ironman you can light from the bottom part because the base is actually kind of see-through. So if you have like a light there, you could just shine him up. Yeah.
Ooh. All right. Look, just open up the first one, but real quick before because I want to show these off before this other camera starts acting up. Kennedy, another female X-Men. Who would you pick?
Hard choice. I'm going to go with one that you rarely don't ever see in statue form, and that's Kitty Pryde.
Kitty Pryde. All right.
I thought you said rarely. I thought you were going to say Squirrel Girl.
No, not a mutant. Squirrel Girl's not a mutant.
Okay.
But yeah, she's one that, I don't know, for some reason companies don't give her much attention. And I think she's got an incredible background.
Yeah, you're right. I've seen a statue of her. Not that I can remember. Yeah, interesting.
All right. What about you, Andrew?
I'm going with Sean's Psylocke 100%.
Ooh, all right. All right, so Dark Phoenix. Okay. I'm going to say Rogue. I know she's a little played out, but she's popular. She's going to sell, right? Especially now with X-Men 97 going out. I think I'm going to go with Rogue. And they could really showcase her power in these statues too. I'm going to go Rogue. I'm going to go original X-Men. I'm going to go with Rogue. But all good choices, I think.
Can I throw in another one? Just something to consider.
Go ahead.
From a business standpoint, Magic is really hot right now.
Oh,
that character. And she's a character, like I said, she's really hot. And there's, you see some stuff with her, but I think there might be a hole in the market for that character.
Yeah, X-Men though. I feel like she's Generation X. She's like, I don't know. But she is very
X
popular.
refers to X-Men in Generation X.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Dark Phoenix is good. Emma Frost. All right. That's really.
It's okay, Sean. Miguel just hates all of our opinions tonight.
Yeah, no, right.
That's just because I'm thinking original X-Men.
He's a casual movie
I'm
guy.
not
He's
thinking
never read the comics.
I'm not thinking, X Factor. I'm not thinking.
That would be.
Who is it?
Yeah, AJ said Mystique would be fun.
Yeah, Mystique would be. Ooh, Mystique would be fun.
100%, Leo.
1/6 scale, man. What's up? I'm not a fool. Stop it. My guy.
You got me thinking about different X-Men now. I think one that'd be interesting is the original Angel with his original wings.
Oh.
And either his red suit or his blue suit really wouldn't matter with those big white wings.
Yeah.
That would be a nice one.
That would be sick.
Snowbird.
Angel would be sick. I really saying Snowbird. Okay. Now we're getting just
Okay.
like the whole.
Here we go.
We're
Alpha
getting
Flight.
to the whole.
Deep
You know,
Fright.
we're diving deep. All right. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at this.
And I'm posted in Siren.
You said
Banshee's
Siren?
cousin. Siren, Banshee's cousin.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. That's a good one too. See, now we're going way too deep now.
Deep cuts.
Deep cuts for real. All right, guys. So I just opened up the Ironman. I haven't touched these. I haven't touched these at all. And I'm gonna do a review on these. Our next review is gonna be on these guys. These are sample pieces, and for me, man, it's the paint applications.
Wow, look at
I
that.
already tell you the paint applications.
Cherry red.
We get
Pops.
straight here. There you go. Ah, man, I wish I had more light on this. My room is a little dark, but when I do the review, you guys will see it more.
Yeah, we could see it.
There's a real kind of. It reminds me of the line in the first Iron Man where he's coming up with the suit and he goes, "Throw a little hot rod red in there." There's a very car-like quality to the paint.
That candy apple red.
Yeah.
I think you got that right. We were thinking about metallic car red.
Oh, okay.
We were discussing it, yeah.
Is that a little battle damage on his chin there, Miguel?
Oh, a little bit. Let me see.
He's like that or a smudge. I'm not sure.
Smudge.
Now it becomes a 1-on-1.
1-on-1.
Nah, it kind of shows little remnants of not battle damage, more like the stress sometimes from the, like you see on the side of his face. It's a little bit, I don't know if you can see it. And then here where the paint applications meet on the side here, you see a little bit of it, but it looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good. I like it.
So James, our master painter, he deliberately made some battle marks here and there. So I've got the prototype with me. So I don't know if you can see, some marks.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say by his chest.
Yeah.
The left part of his chest.
Yeah. It is kind of by design, so it doesn't look too polished, let's say. So yeah, this is the prototype piece that I've got with me.
Yeah, maybe that's what that is on yours, Miguel.
Yeah. So like, yeah, but even here, like on, I don't know if you can see it. It's hard. I wish I had more lighting. In the review, it'll come out a lot more better. But like, I'm glad it's not like super clean either, right? Because like obviously you want to show some sort of distress. So you see some battle marks and stuff, but he looks. I think he looks good. I like how you got it sideways like that. You could look like you could put it on the wall. Oh,
yeah, see?
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Get you some type of light from Amazon, light it up in the back and mount it up on a wall.
You got a little Gorilla Glue. There you go.
There you go.
A lot of Gorilla Glue.
It'll be there.
Yeah.
No,
Yo,
I'm going with wood screws and a power tool.
We could probably make that happen. I like this. It looks good though. Josh, is Josh still here? Who's Josh?
Where would I be?
Oh no, I'm. You know what it is? I keep looking at my screen and my screen's blank. Let me move this here.
I'm covered by the Toy Quest. There you go.
I know. I'm sorry. You could change it if you could find a way to get this to the left side or take our logo off. Let me know. But what do you think, man, Mr. Robert Downey Jr. fan over there?
Well, you guys know Iron Man's my boy, my main one. So I think this looks fantastic, especially for the size of it. It's definitely up there when it comes to detail, like something you would see in bigger scale from like Sideshow and XM and whatnot. So it's really cool that you guys are able to, get that in such a smaller scale. Because like Andrew was saying, a lot of the stuff we see like this is very, not the best, but you guys are bringing it to a whole nother level. That way, someone who can't afford the $500 piece can get a nice, $150 piece, and it still have that same type of presence to it. So you guys are definitely cementing your place within this community, and I think it just looks fantastic.
Well said. Like I said, I think you know what it is too. A lot of people like ask me, like, you know, when you look at statues or anything, you know, what are you looking for? Well, I'm looking at how much it costs and what I'm getting for that price, right?
Yeah, you want the absolute best for what you're paying for.
Best bang for your buck. And I think this over delivers, especially with the Magneto, as far as the price that I'm getting it for. I think the value is there for sure. I don't really compare it. Like, I know some people compare it to other statue companies and all that. I'll only compare it to other companies as long as it's around the same price point and the same type of material. I'm not gonna compare this with the Ironman from LBS 1/3 scale statue that's like $2,000. This is just, you just can't, right? But for this, it's really good. And
I think it'll attract a lot of 6 scale people who do like Hot Toys and whatnot. I feel like that'll display really nice a lot of the stuff that they have.
I think so. And like Mr. Kennedy said for the Bowens too.
Same thing with the people, a lot of people like us that have like the Iron Studios 10 scale type stuff as well.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's very comparable to that, not just in size, but honestly, the quality that, like, I love Iron Studios. We love Iron Studios, but you guys can give them a run for their money with some of these ones. I'll give you all the credit in the world because they look amazing, especially for the scale.
For sure. I'm going to try to open up here.
Yeah, I think the magic for PVC as well is because it's light and it's easy to make them look like they're actually floating or flying. So with the material itself, there's a lot of things that we can play around with.
Also, the peace of mind, it's not as like breakable. Like we just saw a picture of one of our friends, Dennis. He had a Batman statue from Sideshow. It just fell upon itself and completely shattered. Yeah. And with PVC, I feel like you're less likely for it to completely shatter if it was hit the floor. So I think that's another good selling point for it too.
Yeah, that was his Dark Knight Returns piece, right?
Yeah. It just sitting up and randomly, I guess it just leaned too much and it just fell and shattered.
Well, speaking of that, the arm just broke on this one, but it's blue. That's all right. It happens. It's all right. It could be blue. Let me just take this off. All right. So here is.
That's why I always keep this around.
Yep.
There you go.
Epoxy.
Here is the stealth suit. This one I was more excited for.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
And I know Mr. Kennedy.
That pink really pops.
It's coming home to Mr. Kennedy.
It does.
Reminds me of work though. I see that pink all day at T-Mobile.
It has the same marks on the mask too as the other one, so you could see here, and you see a little spot on the chest. So
yeah, I see the spot on the chest.
Yep. But these guys, I wish I had more light. I wish I probably prepared with this a little bit better. But yeah, you can see a little bit here. But the gloss areas, and the crazy part is that the paint applications, like on his arms and his legs, have like almost like flakes in them, like glittery flakes to really make it pop out. But I think it looks fantastic.
Pearlescence, Sophie, is that what that would be?
I think so. I'm envious because I don't have that piece with me right now. So yeah. But yeah, James, he plays around with a lot of techniques to add the paint on, so it looks different. Although they're like shades of blue, but because it's a different material or different type of paint, that's why it stands out. So I think it's quite pearlescent. I have to check with him what he used.
Now, since this is technically a variant of the red one, do you guys plan to do more variants of like the Storm and all that, and the Cyclops on it in the future? Or is Iron Man kind of like a one and done?
That's
I think we only did with Iron Man because it fits in well with the stealth mode. But as for the rest, it's quite. We don't want to use it as a hindsight. You know, we don't want to use it to add on. But I think it really depends on which character we work on and what we can add onto them. Like for Magneto, you know, there's an option for no helmet, for example. So that's an option for him, but not a different color, because then if it's a different costume color, then you got to change your costume and all that. So it really depends on which character. So for stealth mode, it's only for Iron Man.
This looks really good, though. I mean, out of the two, I think this was probably my favorite, and I love that you guys, like, even though it's the same cast, right? You guys changed all the colors, even here on the stuff, the smoke and his repulsor blasts and stuff. These are more like a pinkish reddish versus the orange yellowish on the Iron Man. So,
does it bring you back to that T-Mobile life, pal?
Oh, don't say that.
That fuchsia. Yeah.
That magenta. But here they are here. Kennedy,
they're both
Kennedy?
stunning, but man, you got to go with classic red and yellow, red and gold.
I like the blue. Kennedy, what do you think? I know he was waiting for the blue one. He's like, I gotta see this blue one.
I think he's going to wipe his eyes. He stepped away.
Yeah, he teared up. I said white shoes, but buy both at that price point.
Oh, there goes the hand. Here we go. Yeah, you could definitely probably get both. So here's where this is the little hand that came off. But that's probably because of the packaging. Like I said, this was a sample, so it didn't come in the regular box. Why can't this show?
I know that you guys are focusing on X-Men and stuff for now, but I think a good companion piece would be a War Machine.
Yes.
And do a War Machine and Iron Patriot. Do another variant, but War Machine, Iron Patriot. That'd be really cool.
That would be good. And Storm, you could probably get away with the
black suit.
The black suit for Storm.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You could probably get away with that, and I'm sure that one will sell more too, as well. But here are the two. Hold on, let me try this again. Let me see if this will work. Just so you can see it one more time. I'll get rid of these cameras. Oh, I'm horrible. There we go. Oh, still no. Oh, yeah. You guys see that? Is it focused or not?
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah.
Damn face.
There we go.
Here they are together.
Just don't have them high five and you're good.
That's bump.
I like them. But I'm going to do a full review on them. I can't wait. And obviously you'll get a lot better lighting and all that stuff. But it looks really, really good. Let me turn this off here. Nope, that's not off. Let me put myself back on here. Oh, all right. But those are the two Iron Man samples. I'm excited for them. So, all right. So we talked about who's the next X-Men. What do you guys think as far as who would be the next Marvel character that you guys would want? Is that what it is? The license in Marvel, or is it like Avengers, or we do Marvel?
It's Marvel. Anyone in Marvel.
Okay.
Well, you got to get a Wolverine. No doubt about that.
Oh yeah, we definitely got to get you got a Wolverine.
Gotta get a Wolverine.
I'm gonna go nuts with that one.
Honestly, a Doctor Strange would be cool.
Ooh, Doctor Strange would be good.
Oh, how about Iron Fist?
Iron Fist would be good.
He doesn't get a lot of love.
Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. I don't even think Doctor Strange gets a lot of love either. I've seen the sideshow piece, but that's about it. And a few Iron Studio stuff here and there, but he doesn't get a lot of love.
Somebody said Silver Surfer. I say Doom. Doom would be cool.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know why I didn't think about that. Doctor Doom.
With all the metallic they're working with, Doom would be awesome. I mean, Silver Surfer obviously too, but
honestly, that movie starts filming in 2 months, so now would be the perfect time to start doing some Doom stuff.
Yeah, get in early on the wave.
That way, by the time the movie actually comes out, it's released in people's hands, that'd be a good idea.
Judging by your shirt, I think maybe there's a
She-Hulk
coming.
Where's Danny Lee?
That's on my wish list. Yeah.
Okay.
That would be cool.
Well, hey, we're gonna speak it into fruition. We're gonna speak it. Yeah, we're gonna make it happen.
Honestly, I'd rather see a She-Hulk show. I mean, I know Hulk would probably be the easier one, but I'd love to see a She-Hulk before even a regular Hulk, because I feel like she doesn't get anywhere near as much attention with the statues, and we see Hulk stuff constantly.
It'd be funny if you did a She-Hulk statue and had Daredevil kind of small in the background doing the walk of shame, with
his boots off.
Yeah.
In the OG uniform.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. All right, so we got Doctor Doom, Doctor Strange, Iron Fist. Sean, who do you think?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of one thing you always have to consider with who's the next character, what's the next property. It's you're trying to go for a balance of what's popular that people love, that really that there's a hunger for, but isn't represented in the market well. That's sort of like your sweet spot. Again, from a business standpoint, that's sort of your sweet spot, because as we complain about on the show very often, there's a million Heath Ledger Jokers out there. There's enough. We've seen a good amount of them. But what's the character? Me personally, the first one that popped into my head was Moon Knight.
Oh yeah,
that would be
that show did very well with people. However, you don't see that much Moon Knight stuff out there. So yeah, there's a good hunger for stuff with that character. And also the obvious one, I guess, would be Thor.
Thor would be good too.
Well, we get Moon Knight, Doctor Strange. We can start working towards some Midnight Suns. That'd be really cool.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then you can come up with the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So
again, getting in early.
I mean, imagine. I like to see how the fire will look with Human Torch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Looking at the Iron Man, right? Imagine Human Torch like that. That would be really cool.
Literally, he's on fire.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. I would say like a Red Hawk or a Hawk. I like, especially
I think someone in the chat said Iceman earlier. I think that would look really cool.
Oh, Rillis, yeah, Rillis said Iceman. She just said Mephisto. Galaxias, Hawk, and She-Hulk. Interesting suggestions. We're getting hints here, guys. We're getting hints.
Would because you said the sort of theme would be elegance. Would a character like Hulk be kind of how would you tackle that? Because that that I feel like would be a difficult challenge.
Yeah, because he's a brute.
Yeah, I guess what you mentioned prior to this was motion, that you like to see some kind of motion, right? So even though he's a brute, the kind of motion that we play around with could be considered elegance. So I think it's how you play around with the given elements. Yeah.
And when Dan said Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider would be crazy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. Not a lot of people, you don't see that a lot either, especially like on a smaller scale. I'm trying to think of the smaller scale ones, but
I think Iron Studios had one.
Yeah, they did too.
110.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's show off some pictures here, guys. I have the Storm pictures. Even though we saw it in hand, I just want to get you guys to see some of these. Can you guys see that all right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So this is the Storm. That's available for pre-order, guys. And like I said, we have a discount code through Spec. If you guys want to order, they're not expensive at all. And so far, I really love the Magneto. I just opened these up. I haven't really looked crazy at them, but I'm really liking them. I really like the stealth one. But Storm looks fantastic. I know a couple people already PO'd her just because she's a character we don't get that much. So I was really happy that you guys, picked her up and made a statue of her. And I'm sure Allison, who was the voice of Storm for the original and the new, if she sees this.
And What If now? She was in What If.
Oh yeah, she killed it in What If too. She killed it in What If. That was my favorite episode, by the way. I wasn't too crazy about the whole.
Yeah, the season as a whole wasn't anywhere near as good as the last two, in my opinion.
They need to just stop with the Peggy Carter thing. But anyway, all right. All right. But yeah, this is Storm, and then let's. I want to get to this one because this one is. Let's see, hold on.
Yeah, with Storm, I feel like you either have like the really expensive ones that show up, or it's the ones that are just like, not as good. Like I was saying, like the gallery figures that are like, yeah, they're okay, but you get what you pay for. It's a $60 statue. It's not going to look that great.
Right.
You don't see a lot of that in between there, and the detail on it is just incredible.
Now, you said that's a Cyclops behind you. I don't think I've seen any pictures. Is that a prototype, or is that have not been revealed yet?
Oh, yeah. So this one is a prototype.
You could enlarge her, Josh, while I get this over here.
Yeah. This is Cyclops. He's supposed to have an I-beam, but I kind of misplaced it because it's a prototype. So maybe that's how he looks like.
Nice.
And, yeah.
Wow.
I love all the shading on the blue. Like,
really he's got the jacket behind him too. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, he's got to have that jacket behind.
The paint on the base, that like freshly lasered, that the heat on the metal, that looks great. Yeah.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah, that looks great.
That looks. I didn't realize at all he had the jacket. I don't know how I missed that. And I looked at the pictures too.
I love the shading.
Yeah, that's it. It's like on par with like the bigger stuff you see from like Sideshow and XM when it comes to like the shading.
Right.
That is fantastic.
You guys are able to get it very clean on like such a smaller scale. It's very impressive.
And it's not going to hurt your wallet.
Yeah, and the portraits, for being like a smaller, obviously figure, you guys knocked the portraits out too, man.
Thanks.
Look at that.
Yeah, this one was sculpted by Ricardo, so he did a fabulous job.
Tell Ricardo he did great. This is nice. I like this a lot.
Yeah.
I like this one a lot.
He sculpted Magneto as well. So.
Yeah.
Now, are yours? Miguel's probably might have answered this before. Are these hand numbered, or is this just like a mass produced pieces?
Mass produced.
Mass produced. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's. I'm gonna show you guys the pictures of the Cyclops. Here we go. All right, you guys see that?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's the thing that I'm missing.
Can I zoom in? Ooh, I can. Look at this. Oh, I can't. Ooh. So there's that. So is this one gonna have swappable portraits? Is that what that is, or the glasses?
Oh yeah. So we'll have one option without the beam and another one with the beam.
That's nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think this one might be my favorite.
Yeah, this one looks really good. Man, this looks really. I don't know how I didn't notice the freaking jacket. But it's something like you didn't like. This is my thing, right? You didn't have to do that. Like without the jacket, it still would have looked awesome. But the fact that you added his iconic jacket to it, for me, is just like brownie points, right? So, and that's what I love about the art behind and behind things like this, and the attention to detail, because you didn't have to do that, and you guys did it. So, like, for the amount of punch that you guys pack into these, obviously $100 to $125 figures, is just, I feel like you're getting way more for your buck than what you should be. And I think this is awesome. The jacket for me did it. Like these little attention to details, these little small things that you don't have to do. That's what makes me a fan, because like you could tell that you guys are not only artists, right, but you guys care about the fandom, and you care about the little iconic things that go into the characters. And this came out. I like it.
We're fans. We're fans of the franchise, so I guess we can't help it.
Yeah, Kennedy, you're back. What do you think about this? Did you get to see the Cyclops in hand when she had it?
Yeah, I just saw it now.
No, did you see when she brought it up?
Yes. When she brought it up, oh yeah. I love the the little details on the costume to give it, and the two tones of blue on them to give it contrast. Just gives it a more extra oomph to the character.
And the texture too. Look at that belt.
Yeah, the belt. But look at the sides, how the costume fits together. They could have easily went with just straight blue all around, but here they took the time and put the details on webbing, like on the chest and arms and everything, make it stand out. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I like movie stuff, but I'm tempted to get this thing. It looks really cool.
I mean, for the price, you can't oh my goodness. Now let me just put somebody on the spot real quick.
Oh.
As an X-Men fan, now seeing this Cyclops, what's going on through your head? I see you're getting nervous over there. You're like, damn it.
I'm gonna say something, and I hope nobody takes this the wrong way. I'm kind of rethinking my whole Iron Studio setup.
Oh!
Because I love the look of those, because they did with the specific the animated style. and they have like the color grading that's like a mixture between the animated and like comic book, but these are just something else, and they're like the same price essentially, and there's obviously different detail for different things, but there's more detail, there's more to them, because the other ones are kind of more like gallery statues with the bases and stuff like that. Like I said, I love the way that those look, but these are just, man, these are something else. It actually made me think though, because of that, we mentioned all these Marvel characters. We didn't mention one that I'm shocked we didn't. Gambit would work really
Gambit
well with what you guys are doing with these.
Yes. Oh my goodness, Gambit would be.
They do a Gambit. That's a day one pre-order. If I can find a way to do it day 0, I would.
But you gotta make it look like Channing Tatum.
There's some of these there's some of these I might end up having both the Iron Studios ones, and I might end up getting one or two of these.
It's hard because like
You can have
the Iron
both.
Studios ones are based off the animated series. This is more like comic inspired. So like it's kind of not the same, but they will fit in your shelves.
Yes, they will. Unlike some other things, they will fit.
These are awesome, and the price point is you can't beat it, man. Like this is freaking crazy.
And the fact you go switch out the optic glass. Yeah.
This is dope. Wow. The jacket got me, guys. The jacket got. I still like. I can't get over this damn jacket. That's awesome. That
put me on the spot like that. How dare you, sir?
Because I knew. I'm like, he's over there thinking really hard, man.
You can see me sweating like right now.
Well, maybe Sean will finally get his first statue.
Oh,
these, yeah, I have to say these look really good. Yeah, you can tell, keeping it at a very, very reasonable price. Like Andrew, you were comparing him to the gallery stuff before. I don't know if this was the inception of everything, but I feel like you went into your local comic book shop, looked at that standard gallery stuff, and said, why can't we just, for at a fairly reasonable price point, just put in a ton of effort on these things? The sculpts are great, the poses, the anatomy. I'm a real anatomy stickler. Cyclops looks fantastic, and like you said, they all have such a great sense of motion. And yeah, you can't beat that price. And the paint job is really the icing on the cake. That's really quality.
Out of all the ones you've seen, what would be your first, to be your first statue if you decided to go with this company as your first statue? Out of these characters, who would it be?
Probably what we've seen so far. Probably Magneto.
Magneto.
Yeah, that one looked the cape looks really, really nice. Although, yeah, if I had it in person, if I had it in hand, maybe the Iron Man paint job might make a bit of a difference, because I'm imagining seeing it in the flesh, and it's really got that punch to it. But yeah, so far the Magneto one looks, I think, is my favorite.
Yeah, I'm showing the pictures here of the Iron Man now, so you can see a little bit more of the paint. And like I said, once I do the review, obviously my lights and stuff will be a little bit better. But here's the paint application, so you can see them a little bit better in the photos that they took. Here's with some lighting in the back. I mean, this
great lighting.
Yeah, here's yours, Josh. The one you like.
Yeah.
So,
Sean, you asked just now about the colors that we used. So I asked James. He said it's like metallic blue on stealth, metallic blue under radar blue. So that's why you kind of see the speckled bits.
Yeah, like
metallic blue under radar blue.
Under radar blue.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. So there's the Iron Man. So I'm really excited. So that's kind of like our introduction to the desktop supers that they're going in on. The Storm and the Iron Mans are up for pre-order, guys. If you want the discount code, obviously you guys could use it. Like I said, they're neat. I'll be doing, this is going to be my next video to do the double review on the Iron Mans, which I'm excited about. Magneto turned out great. Storm is on pre-order. Cyclops is coming soon. And hopefully we get to see more characters down the line very soon. But you guys, how have you guys been as far as sales and as far as feedback from the community both here in the States and overseas? Do you guys are getting a lot of good feedback? There's Danny Lee. Danny Lee, where were you, Danny Lee? Where were you? Did you see her shirt? She has a She-Hulk shirt. And we were asking about characters who we would want as a statue. Oh, yeah.
Shocky.
But yeah, how's the feedback been from the community?
So I guess it's because this is the first time that we're doing a 1/8 scale. It's a little bit challenging for us, so that's why we kind of need everyone's help to spread the word around. But the feedback in terms of quality and all that, it's been great. But in terms of sales, we just need to move a little bit more because it is mass production. And before this, our experience has always been 1/4 scale, which is like collectible statue that's 150 pieces, for example. But for this one, I think it's a learning curve for us how to reach the sales that we want to. Yeah.
I mean, it'll come with time because you guys are fairly new, and again, like people are starting to learn now more about you guys, especially now that people are getting the Magneto in hand and stuff. So the more that people are taking pictures and shouting them out on Facebook groups, and there's obviously reviews on them and videos, I think the more people are going to know about this. And this is exactly why we wanted you guys on too, so people could see that even though right now a lot of these wow, the enabling is at an all-time high tonight. Let him off the panel tonight. But yeah, to introduce these, affordable, great pieces to the community, I think this is awesome. This is really good.
Let me just tell you, so I work for Disney and Universal. I'm going to go ahead and say I do not speak for the brand or the company. If I had any pull whatsoever, these things would be in the stores at those parks, because you got Universal has Marvel Island, and of course Disney owns Marvel. And I know at the price point these are at, these things would just fly off the shelves. So I wish you guys the absolute best of luck with anything. If there was anything I could do, I would. But I will absolutely promote you guys to everyone I know, and hopefully that does something.
I mean, listen, this is a great price point to be at the Disney stores, man.
Yeah, it is.
They could go ahead and put the price up a little bit more and get their cut, but
they will, but I'm just saying, like, that makes it actually reasonable. So like, most cases Disney does, like, let's say like upwards of a 20% markup depending on what it is, right? But nothing crazy. So it would still be very reasonably priced, even if they were, I'm just going to throw this out there, even if it's 130 here, even if they were selling it at 200 to try and make a $70 profit for themselves, whatever, I think it would still fly off the shelf.
Oh, wow.
Like I said, I have zero pull, zero say on this. I just know that if you guys keep going the way you're going, I think you're gonna have all of the success in the world, and I wish you all the best.
Yeah, even in big box stores though, like I could see this selling at Walmart. I've seen stuff in Walmart that's more expensive than this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't know if they have they gotta have Walmart overseas.
GameStop, that would be a good one.
I think it deserves more than Walmart. It needs to be like a Target exclusive. Come on, they're
okay,
the collector's corner.
Target would be good, but
Josh is like, aim higher.
Yeah, these are neat. I'm just saying, like, I feel like the price point's so good that you can have it in box stores. But so is this the license for this is only what markets do you guys have this license for?
So at the moment, we are depending on resellers because our rights are only in Hong Kong, so we can sell it in Hong Kong. But I think our market is in the US, so that's the challenge that we're having at the moment.
So that's the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the challenge there. But I'm sure as you guys grow and more opportunity arises, then we could probably get it over here. But
there is a Hong Kong Disneyland, just saying.
There is.
Awesome. Yeah,
just throwing it out there.
Yeah, and I guess it's because of the smaller scale. We thought, we try to pump up as many prototypes as we can. So for a because we're new, we just want people to know that we have a whole range coming up, and these are the prototypes that we already have. So, people like to see it in a collection, right?
This is true. Let me show you guys this real quick because I'm gonna mute it though because I don't know if I'll get hit with a copyright. But I know we talked about the desktop supers, but Galaxias is also known for another line of products that they have. And we're gonna show you guys that now. This is their heritage line. Let's see if I can get this to play. Can you guys see that?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, here we go. So
Zero distortion.
This is their Captain America.
Fancy.
It's aged.
Yes.
Copper.
Talk about elegance, man.
This is, I feel like, something that I could put right in my living room when somebody walks in, or my garden. One of the
They
two.
have no idea. They have zero idea. They'd have to take a second look and be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's comic book.
It has a museum elegance to it.
Yeah, this is definitely like a gallery type thing, and this is huge too. So
Danny Lee got a good question. He was wanting to know, do you guys have a general idea or a goal of how many characters you guys want to make in a single year?
We have a number, and it's about 6 per year.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I think that's really good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something that most people can live with as far as dishing out cash.
I seen that piece last year. Wasn't it sculpted by Joe Mena?
Yeah, it's Joe Mena. Yes. So one
Nice, Anthony.
Mr. Kennedy.
it was
One of my favorite Bowen sculptors. Yeah. He's done a lot of work. He doesn't do just statues. I think he's even worked on some of the quarters and coins for the U.S. Mint.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Facts.
He's like an elite
Mr.
Yeah.
Kennedy.
Kennedy, where do you keep all this information, man?
He's got a Snapple bottle next to him.
No, I was gonna say I have a Powerade bottle.
But yeah. This is awesome. Can you talk to us a little bit about the Heritage Heroes line?
Yeah. So like I said previously, we did 1/4 scale. So right now we're going like 2 different directions, which is the 1/8 PVC, and this is made of bronze, and it's 1/1 scale. So we want to go like high end and low end. So for bronze, our concept for this is also elegance, but then at the same time, because bronze lasts a lifetime, and like you said, you want to put it in your garden, you can, because all you got to do is just wash it once a year or something, and it will last. So the idea for this is like, in my head, I'm like, what if Captain America, instead of being frozen, he's like shipwrecked for 100 years? How would you see him after that, right? So that's why you have like the bronze patina texture on it, and then the idea of using bronze as a material, that it doesn't have to be like a full scale character, because it's so strong that the shield is actually this shield that's like at an angle. That's the base for Captain America. So that's like, again, we're using the materials to power up the design of the characters that we're doing.
Wow.
Nice.
Now, there's also a great classical antiquity sculpture kind of look to this. Not how they would have looked back then, but how they look now. The thing where like the arm has fallen off. There's that age to it, but still that I don't know, timeless beauty kind of quality. And I feel like this captures that, but in a very intentional way. There's just the shield and just enough of the figure to that you get it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So this is like a life-size one.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, this is a life-size. So this was our launch in Hong Kong last year in May. Yeah.
Wow.
And what's the price point on these guys? I know the price point, but just so you can.
Yeah. So this is like going for 10,000 USD. So yeah.
Okay.
That tracks.
Now,
I think for the price, that is pretty good.
It is, because you got to remember, our friends over at PCS did the Bronze Carnage, which was not as big as this one. And what was that? Wasn't that like 15 to 20 grand or something like that?
Oh yeah, I'm not scoffing at that price at all. I'm like, that makes perfect sense, honestly.
Yeah, bronze is
once you said bronze, I knew it was gonna be a pricey boy.
Yeah, the bronze is what yeah.
You had me at bronze.
Wow, I didn't know this. So at San Diego, it's currently displayed at the Comic-Con Museum.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, cool.
So it's called The Myth of Superheroes. So what they do, the idea is to put, like how you have Athena statue and then somehow she's a goddess and you kind of see Wonder Woman, similar to her. So that's what they were trying to do. So they reached out to us and they said, hey, your Captain America seems to fit in because it's made of bronze, it's aged, it really looks like some antiquity. Yeah. So we thought, sure, so they're in San Diego Comic-Con Museum at the moment until February. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. I mean, it looks like it belongs in a museum, though. It's pretty perfect. Todd should put this in his gallery, right where he walks in. This is really neat. Now, we do have a little surprise for everybody. So let me see if I could pull this up real quick.
I like surprises.
I do too. See if I could get it here. I actually got photos of it somewhere. Do I have photos? I thought I did. Oh, yes, I did. Okay. All right. Here we go. So you guys ready? So here is a surprise for everybody as far as the Heritage line. You ready, Josh?
Oh.
How's your wallet?
Oh, okay, I thought you wanted me to do something. What's up?
No. Here we go.
Let's go.
So talk to us a little bit about this one.
Yeah, so this one is sculpted by Mufizal, who's supposed to join us. It's also a 1:1 scale, bronze Ironman. So what we did was, again, because of the material is so strong that we decided to put the entrails of the inner works of Ironman as the base itself. And it's metal worn, so you can see some scratches there. The color for the bronze should be a little bit different than you see on Captain America. So that's what we're trying to achieve. But similar size with Captain America, 1:1 scale.
This is crazy. Dr. Mike needs to get this for his Iron Man collection. What do you think, Josh?
If it was in my tax bracket, I'd come home with it.
That'd be at the front door.
Oh, right? This would be like, this would be right, two of them right next to my steps.
Like, I'd have it right as you walk in. It'd be on each side of my front door, just like Andrew said. That way, it feels like you're walking into somewhere grand. But if I had 20 grand, just
Josh, you only need one kidney to live.
I feel like that's Kennedy's catchphrase for this show.
Yeah, it's not the first time he's brought that fact up.
We need to make a shirt.
Which
makes me wonder, Kennedy, how many kidneys do you have at this time?
I still have my 2.
Okay.
He's clearly looked into it, though. Clearly,
he has.
Yes, kidneys go for a high price. I'm just saying.
Oh, that damn internet!
Disclaimer at the bottom of the screen: we do not condone.
We do not condone
selling the body parts.
I know it's not Marvel.
No,
I know it's not Marvel.
I'm just pointing out.
Prank caller.
Go ahead,
I know
Josh,
it's not Marvel, but I feel like if y'all ever got the DC license, y'all can make a really cool Superman memorial one out of bronze, like from the death of Superman.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a good,
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
That would be good.
That's a thinking man right there.
Yeah, because we've seen a few different versions of Batman in this style, but Superman, not so much.
Yeah, the only thing we've got is the Zack Snyder one. There was a small one that was made. But if you do a comic Death of Superman one,
with the eagle on his arm and everything,
that would be
sick. We have another surprise, and I'll let Sophie talk about this one a little bit more. I wish Ashlyn was here because this was going to be for her. I would have put her on the spot, but you guys know
surprise, right?
Say it again.
I hope we're talking about the same surprise. So
what do you got?
Okay,
let's talk about your
more surprises.
So this is so we're doing another bronze 1/6 scale. And this one, this baby here, is a prototype. It is not made of bronze yet, but this is the color that we're going for. It's like copper and nickel.
Cool.
And
What?
so this is sculpted by Eric Sosa. So you can see.
Oh, nice.
There, yeah.
My hero.
Wait, hold on.
My hero. I was like, my hero. Eric Sosa, the man. I want him for president.
So yeah, so this guy here, this is not the finished product yet, obviously, but he looks kind of floating because his legs are like that.
Yeah.
And there will be a base, and there will be this circular arch thing because we want to make it more decorative. So something circular. You will see it later when we reveal it, and it's supposed to move. So that's supposed to represent the magnetic field.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Now, do we have a price point or an estimated price point maybe around what it's going to be?
Actually, I think we don't have a price point yet. No, not yet. This is like really, yeah. This is really new. So this will be the next line, which is 1/6 scale bronze.
That is
because 1/1 scale is like too expensive. And we thought, hey, we could shrink it down and do another line.
That's awesome. And when you guys thinking of doing that this year? You think that's gonna?
I think if it's gonna be this year, it's probably gonna be like end quarter. Yeah.
Okay. That's possibly something we look forward to. Wow, that's a good. Ooh, and it's Magneto.
Nice too. Yeah.
That's awesome. Wait until I tell Matthew. I'm gonna send him a clip of this. He's gonna be like, "I want it." That's awesome. That is awesome. Man, that's good. I didn't know about that surprise, guys. Just like I didn't know that's the first time I saw that.
Surprise.
No, I was gonna show this one, but now you just downplayed this one because this is. I mean, listen. Let's show this one here. So talk to us a little bit about this.
Yeah. Okay. So we're also doing another line that's Disney princesses. This is our first concept, which is Elsa with Knock her water horse. So the
got him.
Oh man,
I'm
Andrew,
trying to see it. I'm working off a phone here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so this will be in PVC and it's going to be 1/8 scale, similar to our desktop supers, and therefore the detailing should be a lot, and the possibilities of doing something that looks like she's elevated is also there. So yeah, we are in the process of doing the 3D at the moment, but I'm just showing you the concept that we have. Yeah.
So yeah.
So I digress. How do you feel, Andrew?
Not great.
It's already sold.
No.
In this place.
Okay, so let me give some context here. So Elsa is like a favorite character of hers. She has like a bunch of the Funko. They did Funkos of the Water Knock, which is what she's standing on, the horse character. It's called a Water Knock. And they did like different versions where it's like the frozen one, the water one, and so on. And she has all of them because she absolutely loves that. Like from Frozen 2, that's like her thing. And so when she sees this, there's no going back. So thank you, and my wallet says I don't like you. So
so day one PO.
Yeah, probably most likely.
And if it's gonna be around the same price point as desktop supers, I think that'll be cool too. Like Ledge is saying to himself, for my daughter. We're huge Disney fans here too. So we do a lot of Disney products as far as reviews and stuff. But this is cool. And again, it's not like they pick. I mean, obviously, Frozen is super popular. That song's still stuck in my head from years ago. But the fact that they went with Elsa versus somebody like the top 4 princesses. I think this is a good choice, and especially with how you guys create the bases and that, especially, like you did with the Ironman here with this translucent stuff. I think with her it would look really, really, really good. So I hope it gets approved. I hope it gets done. Do you guys have an estimate on when you guys think you guys will start doing this? Is that going to be this year, next year, or you're not really too sure yet?
I think it should definitely be this year, but I'm not too sure exactly when yet. But we'll keep you guys posted. Yeah.
So don't quote us, but you guys know I'm always sharing news either here. So normally when we don't have guests, Sophie, so you know, we usually go and talk about news or reveals, just kind of like chat about stuff. So anytime you guys bring out new products or reveal stuff, we always talk about it and share it too, and push that news to our viewers as well. So, you know, obviously, guys, anything we find out, we'll go ahead and discuss that with you guys too. But man, this is cool, man. Like, I'm excited not only for the products you guys already have, but you know, for things down the line. You guys have been really trying to focus in on continuing lines and continuing, you know, getting Andrew to lose more money. But but these are neat. These are really neat. And again, you won the award from you know, our friend over at Rad Titan for the Magneto, and you got the blessing from Magneto himself. So you guys are killing it, man.
Andrew, it's just more of a reason for you to sell me your Pokemon 151 cards that I can buy the statues.
Oh.
Leave me alone, sir.
He said, "Leave me alone, sir." But these are neat, man. I'm really happy you guys came on. Is there anything else you want to touch on before we start closing out the show, Sophie?
I don't think I have any more surprises that I can share yet. Yeah, it's been awesome talking to you guys and getting feedback and getting wish lists from everyone that's watching. It's very useful. You know, I'm taking down notes here, what to do and what not to do, because like I said, like everything's a learning process. So we try to improve as we go along, and this really helps. Like, you know, just having a conversation with you guys really helps.
Yeah, listen, you guys are always welcome to come on. If you guys want to come back on later on, you know, in the year, we always love to have guests and talk about new things and help any way we can to try to, you know, push this out to people's, you know, computers at home so they could see the stuff that you guys are putting out. But it's, you know, it's really awesome, man. And like I said, you know, now for collecting, you know, there's companies that are kind of disappearing, companies going out of business, and now there's companies emerging out of nowhere like you guys. And I think you guys came at a great time, and you're putting out products that are affordable and look fantastic. So I'm really excited. And you know, we have a Facebook group too. I'll try to add you to it, Sophie. So if you guys ever want to, you know, feel free. I could actually add Galaxias onto it too. If you guys want to ever like put stuff in there, you can, like, feel free. It's literally a free for all for whoever wants to push news there. But yeah, anything that we could do to continue, you know, promoting you guys and helping out in the hobby. I mean, that's what we're here for. So we really appreciate it. You guys could even do like some surveys. Like we do the surveys on Facebook. Okay. And you know, you could do like 5 characters and see which one's the most popular to see who.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
that sounds good.
Yeah. But we could do stuff like that. But this is awesome, man. I really appreciate you jumping on, taking the time out to come on. Again, yeah. You guys are always welcome down the line to come back in. I'm really excited to do the review on these guys. I keep looking at them, especially this stealth suit. Mr. Kennedy, it's calling you.
Yes, sir. It's almost there. If you want, Miguel, if you want to send me to give me my review,
you want to do
my take?
These are neat. I like it. And like I said, the hand came off, but I could glue it. It's not like it's a break.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't barely see. Like even if I leave it there, it stays on. But I just gotta glue it. Looks good. And then the packaging on these guys, just so for those who don't know, who are like, oh my god, these are just samples. So this is how they send them. You know, obviously in a box, but the actual packaging, the art boxes, like the art box that Magneto came in. If you guys go see that video, it looked really cool. It's like see-through. It's like comic based. I think they did a really good job with the presentation there. So
I got it right here, the box.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Ooh, let's see. All right, hold on. Let's see. Oh, see, yeah, look at that.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
So that's how the Magneto came in.
Yeah, it's kind of see-through.
Glossy.
There's some description.
Very glossy.
Let's see, Brett.
Oh, right.
Prototype, yeah. I think they've kind of improved it a little bit more.
Yeah, looks good.
So Yeah.
Miguel, that's a box I couldn't throw away.
Yeah, I was about to ask you. You're gonna throw that? No, you can't throw it away. I don't know where mine is at. I don't know if I put it in storage yet or not for the Magneto.
Am I winning you back, AK?
Nope.
But
you're a bad man. You're a bad man.
I'm the Antichrist.
All right, guys. But listen, it's 10 o'clock, so that concludes our show. I want to thank you again, Sophie, for coming on, Galaxias for joining us and again partnering up with us here on Toy Quest 101. I'm really excited to review these two statues coming up, and continuing as much as I can to help out Galaxias. I think this is awesome.
Thank you so much for having me and for sharing. We really appreciate it. I mean, with us being new and all. So yeah, thanks so much.
Of course. We have all her links in the bio of the video. So if you guys want to check out her Instagram, her website too. Is the website the artist's website that you have on there?
Yeah, I have my own Instagram as well. Yeah.
There you go. So that's on there. We have all that, but everything's gonna be in the links in the bio. We follow her obviously too. So if you guys want to, go check her out, and obviously check out Galaxias, guys. If you guys want any links, let me know. Josh, what do you got going on in your side of the world?
Not much. I've been really dwelling back into the whole Pokemon world, so I got something I'm kind of cooking up there. So I'll keep you all tuned for that. But just other than that, just hanging out with you guys, man, every Friday night.
Perfect. All right, cool. I'm looking forward to more reviews from you and your son. So definitely want to get some more card breaks in there. Mr. Kennedy, the OTP, the man, the myth, the legend, putting out fires. What's up, man? What you got going on next?
Nothing. This is the weekend I rest.
All right. So that's it. No, when's the next COC?
The next COC
Thursday.
Criticals. Are we having one Thursday?
Yes, we are.
I have to make sure because sometimes I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So
and if
Thursday,
not, I'll let you know.
All right, cool. Andrew, what you got going on?
We'll be recording our Best of 2024 video for the Retroactive channel probably this weekend, and hopefully have it out next week. We'll be giving our best movies, TV shows, all that good stuff of the year, and then hoping to keep chugging along through the new year. Try and be more frequent with the videos as best I can.
Yeah. Let me know. I got to jump in on one with you guys so I can argue about what's cool and what's not.
No, you're just gonna come on there and bully me.
I'm gonna troll you guys. Yes.
And gaslight me the entire time.
That's what he did on the last show I did. He came on there. He just completely bullied me. So
yeah. Well, I meant to say gaslighting is what I meant to say. Like he did a couple weeks ago with the Marvel thing. Josh, you weren't here for that, but we're not going to go into it. Anyway, check out Retroactive POD. Thank you.
That is slanderous.
Right.
Build the love.
How dare you guys. Sean, what you got going on? I know you don't got any cons until March. I know you just brought out that amazing Captain America and Red Hawk piece.
Thank you.
Well, my birthday's next month, so he's going to be working on my Gengar piece.
That's right, I am. I'm going to start working on it now. It'll take at least a month to put together. What was the question? What am I doing? Working. Yeah, like I said, no conventions till March. So check out the Instagram. I'm, pumping out as much new stuff as I can while I got the downtime for it. And it's way too cold outside. It's way too cold in New York to go outside. So I'm staying in and I'm painting. That's it.
Oh, plan to visit HK in April. Do you have a store, Galaxias?
We do have our products in stores. We don't have our personal store yet, but we'll let you know where to get our stuff.
Awesome. That's Calvin. He's working. Critical, what you got going on?
Oh man, I'm a little sad. I've been off work since through the Christmas holiday. I took off some extra time, and now I sadly have to go back on Monday morning. So I'm feeling the dread. I'm still chalking boxes. Boxes got to go. So,
are you really? You went down that road, huh?
Yeah. I'm still they're still going. They will go faster, but I'm putting them in my the recycle bin and also in the trash can. And you know, you only can put so many boxes in one
Can't
can.
recycle styrofoam.
Well, that's going to the trash.
Oh,
Especially in California, they regulate all that, right? The trash.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They'll get on you about that kind of stuff. So, yeah, sadly, I have to go back to work and earn money to pay for some of this stuff. The stuff isn't going to pay for itself.
It's hard enough.
Nope.
Yeah, but thanks for having me on again.
Of course,
good time. Nice to meet you, Sophie.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much, Sophie.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.
We really appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's it. We'll catch you guys. Oh, for me, I just did the Toshiro Mifune 6-scale figures from Chaos to Plastic. If you don't know who he is, like me, because he's way before my time, he was like a legend in the cinematic world of Japan. So that was really cool. He was the original Shogun series. He did it. The one, you know how the Hulu one right now?
Yeah.
And this is the guy who was supposed to play, or Luke Skywalker, or George Lucas wanted him as Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I didn't know that until I started doing his stuff. So that review's out. Obviously, guys, if you're watching this on replay, hit that like button, hit us in the comments. And my next review is going to be on these 2 Iron Man figures. I cannot wait. And yeah, we'll catch you next time, guys, on Collectors Assemble Live next Friday. Sophie, don't go away. We'll see you guys. Peace, y'all.